I could see a path, but now I don't see a path.
That's good. You're supposed to be blindfolded. That means it's working.
So you can lead them right here.
Right here. Okay.
Looks really good. All these flowers and So me and Kaitlin first met way back in 2013 at the University of Florida when we were both students. I used to walk her home after UF Libertarians meetings because my dorm was on the way to hers and because she was cute and fun to talk to.
My first year at the University of Florida, we were both at the same club. One of the girls that I'd come close to in the club let me know that Josh was like interested in me.
What an
7 years later. Yeah.
That's awesome. Here we led to together and marriage.
Yeah.
So we're back to where we started. So dancing in the garden. Underneath the stars, just hoping in our hearts, maybe we'll get it right this time. A feeling I can't explain it.
I think it was the summer after I moved to Tampa. We did this big road trip from Tampa to California. So we were like jammed in a car together for 2 weeks and like staying at little Airbnbs. She got to meet some of my family out in New Mexico. And I remember like before that trip, I was like a little nervous. We're gonna be like crammed in a car together for 2 weeks. Like, are we gonna get along? Like, what if we just start to fight in the middle of this big road trip? But we didn't. It was actually like really, really fun. One of my fondest memories, actually. I think that was a moment when I thought like, okay, we got along really well during all this time. So maybe this is actually like going somewhere.
I can't seem to separate you from the air I breathe. So it sounds just to find out what it really means. This is everything, this is nothing, this is something in between.
We went on that road trip that was like started in Fort Walton and went all the way to California and back. And I remember asking him what he thought about us getting married, and he was like, I don't know.
That was it.
And so I was like, oh wait, shoot, what's going on? Because I thought, I don't know, if I can go on a 2-week road trip with somebody, we were compatible.
Some semblance of hope, or at least something to hold on to.
I was thinking of putting it in the speech, but I'll give it to you instead.
Yes.
And it's like, when you have a disagreement, you don't necessarily want to win it or lose it. If you win it, then they'll be kind of, sad. If you lose it, you're gonna be sad. So you want to try to come up with some compromises.
That would work for us.
Do as I say, not as I do. Sometimes I try, but it doesn't always work out that way.
This ring, I take you as you are, loving who you are. I will be patient with you and myself.
I will be patient and understanding, never quick to judge, and I will love you completely for all the days of my life.
You have spoken the words that will unite you for the rest of your lives. Family and friends, it is with great honor and privilege that I present to you all, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Joshua and Kaitlin Foss. You may kiss your gorgeous bride.
of my wife, Kaitlin, and myself, I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. Kaitlin, you've brought me happiness every day for the past 8 years. You're kind and warm and probably the most fun-loving person I've ever met. Kaitlin is actually Latina on her mom's side, and she has a whole family in Brazil. Esperamos poder ver você em breve.
One thing I've always admired about their relationship is the way they're able to pursue their own hobbies while still cultivating such a loving relationship. He's passionate about writing, hiking, and camping, while Kaitlin's been crafty since we were kids. She's actually a fantastic swing dancer and baker. If you look around, you'll notice quite a few things that Kaitlin either designed or made by hand. She even hand-stamped the coffee and tea bags that you'll receive on your way out.
Eight years ago, Josh entered the picture. We got an impression about how much he cared for her when we read the short story he wrote that took into account a lot of her mannerisms and her life, and she was going into optometry, and it's just wonderful. And you know, ever since he did that, we knew, well, this guy is something special.
Now they're off on their next great adventure. Kaitlin and Josh, I'm so happy for you both. Congratulations. Cheers to the bride and groom, everybody.